is drawing criticism.
Several NBC 10 viewers contacted us. They're angry that they can no longer take their 4x4 vehicles on certain remote roads in Wharton State Forest, but officials say the decision was prompted in part by some drivers who ripped up those roads. NBC 10 Jersey Shore Bureau reporter Ted Greenberg has the story.
What we have here is one of the new blockades.
Several of the roads and trails that Dave Dempsey has driven on for years at Wharton State Forest are now off limits to motorized vehicles.
I have children all under the age of 7. I can't take them hiking for miles on miles to get to these places anymore.
Dempsey and other outdoor enthusiasts say the roadblocks and new signs went up in the past few weeks without warning.
I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong that they did it without any say from the taxpayers. The reality is that none of these roads were ever intended for public motorized access.
The closures are part of a first in New Jersey motorized access plan that the State Park Service is launching at Wharton. The sprawling 125,000-acre forest in the heart of the Pinelands is visited by nearly 750,000 people every year.
Unfortunately, this isn't an isolated incident.
But authorities say some drivers in off-road four-wheel drive vehicles have caused severe damage to these sand and gravel roads. The Pinelands Preservation Alliance supports the plan that clearly maps out which areas are meant for folks on foot, horseback, or bike, but not behind the wheel.
These areas that are flooded for part of the year, important habitat for a lot of rare plants and
amphibian
species that we're losing as it is.
There are people that destroy. Kicking out the good people is not going to solve the problem.
State officials say there have also been several incidents over the past year and a half in which the damaged roads prevented New Jersey forest fire crews from adequately responding to emergencies.
It was sort of a tipping point for all of us to say, hey, we need to address some of this. The majority of the roads out there will remain open to the general public.
Anybody who's disabled, you're not walking these paths.
But officials say exceptions will be made for people with disabilities. The State Park Service plans to fully roll out the plan by the end of the summer. Ted Greenberg, NBC 10 News.
Next on NBC 10 News at 5, I think it's safe to